Nasus has been revealed, and he's finally here to show the world what a good boy he is. All right, so let's check the reveal video out here, get a good look at our boy Nasus and see what he's all about. So we have a new keyword that's coming with the Nasus reveal, and that's Slay. You get credit for slaying an ally or enemy if one of your cards kill it via damage, strike, or direct kill effect. So basically, if something's being killed, whether it be from Vengeance, whether it be from Glimpse, something like that, that counts. If it dies in combat, that counts. But it doesn't count if something's like ephemeral and it kills itself. So that's just kind of like the difference between it dying or it being slayed. Anytime something gets slain, Nasus gets bigger. And let me hide me so you can see the card itself. So how he works, Nasus gets +1/+1 for each unit you've slain this game. This doesn't need him to be on the battlefield. This works if he's in your deck, hand, wherever. As long as things are dying, whether it's friendly or enemy, he's growing in strength. And he also has Fearsome as well. And the art is amazing, so that's good too. This card is really good. So this is the, I don't know how to say it, Baccai Reaper, like acai, I don't know. 1 mana Fearsome 1/2 seems unassuming, but every time something gets slain, it gets +1 attack. So this thing can get gigantic, especially as a 1-drop, and it has Fearsome. This thing can get really big, really fast. It's actually quite scary.
Comes of mortal greed. Punishment if I serve as an example.
So they're showing him off with Shadow Isles, which works really well with Nasus. Obviously, all the ways to kill, to slay things works really well in Shadow Isles. And you can see here in combat, as things are dying, Nasus is getting bigger in combat as well. So he's getting gigantic. So Nasus' spell is Siphoning Strike, or Nasus' Siphoning Strike. That is hard to say. 5 mana slow. An ally strikes a unit. If it dies, grant allied champions everywhere +2/+2. So what's funny is this spell actually works really, really well with Renekton. So if you're running this with Renekton, that works great with him because it's doing strike damage and it's buffing up all your stuff and killing things. But it is a slow spell, and it's 5 mana, but it's actually pretty strong. It is a unilateral strike effect, so just the one ally is striking the enemy. They're not striking each other. And if something dies, all of your champions are getting bigger. So just remember that. It's actually pretty decent, but it works really, really well with Renekton, which is funny because brotherly love. The power of brotherly love.
Stretched out before me.
And his animation is so good. So leveled up Nasus, he gets the same effect, +1/+1 for each unit you've slain. He has Fearsome, but now he gets Spell Shield, makes him hard to kill. But what's really, really powerful is enemies have -1 attack. So think it's like the Frenzied Skitterer effect, but at all times. And that obviously works really well with Fearsome because if their attack is too low, they can't block Fearsome. So look at that synergy. Riot, good job with this synergy. And the effect that it puts on the enemies looks really cool with the locusts going around their attack. I love that.
The Sundisk rises and the cycle is complete.
Sundisk is so cool. So something also, look, so when the Sundisk is restored, it also changes your Nexus into this like little temple thing. So that's really cool. That's like a nice little chef's kiss thing. But level 3 Nasus is pretty sweet. He becomes a big boy.
Never stops.
Oh my god, the animation is so sick. And he literally is a big boy. 10/10, and all the enemies now get -3 attack. Which means it's going to be very hard for them to block. The Ascended Champions, if they level up, they're just insane. They're just crazy strong. And Nasus' art and animation looks really, really good. So here's Nasus. Very exciting. I love this card. I think it's really, really cool. The flavor of him is perfect. I think it matches the flavor of League of Legends pretty well, how he works. He's got a good fashion sense. He's got good style, which is important as well. But yeah, let's look at a couple of other cards. What I'm most excited about for this announcement is the Rite of Calling spell. This is actually one of my favorite cards of the set, and it's very strong. 0 mana spell. It's the one it's up above me on my head. I can't point to it because of how this software works. But anyways, Rite of Calling, 0 mana slow spell. Kill an ally or destroy a mana gem to draw a champion. This works to do a lot of things. One, it does trigger Slay, so it works for the Slain effects. It works really well in something like Shadow Isles that want their units to die anyways. It gives you a champion tutor. It can give you champion tutors in regions that don't necessarily use champion tutors. And it's 0 mana. It's really good. Even if it is, like, destroying a mana gem is bad, but if it's turn 10 and you don't care, that's not a big deal either. If you're building decks that are revolving around champions, more ways to find your champions is good, and a lot of times your own things dying is an upside anyways, as we've seen. Zombie Anivia. So yeah, card is very powerful. Let me move my head so you can see this as well. We also got Spirit Fire, 7 mana, burst spell, give enemies -2 attack, and round in, deal 2 to me this round. So very strong. It's a burst spell, so it can help you get your fearsome units in, and also it makes them damage themselves. Stop hitting yourself. So those are really sweet cards. All right, I moved my webcam for this to show you the rest of the cards that were revealed today. This animation, this little graphic was made by Cosmic Plays, good friend of mine, so go check him out on Twitch and Twitter. But other ones we found, again, we talked about the Baccai Reaper. We also got Weight of Judgment, 4 mana, slow spell, deal 2 to a champion or 7 to a follower. It's all right. I'm less excited about this. The Rampaging Baccai, 5 mana, overwhelm, 4/6. Play. If you've slain 4+ units this game, an enemy and I strike each other, this gives you more removal and it can trigger more slay effects, so it's kind of like synergistic with itself. And we got its skill right there. Spirit Fire. Then we have the Sanctum Conservator, 8 mana, 8/5, fearsome. Play. If you've slain 13 units this game, kill all enemy followers, then summon a copy of me. So it gives itself, it makes another 8/5 fearsome and gets rid of all the blockers. It's just it's a game-ending bomb. It can be pretty strong, and it's got 2 heads, which is pretty sweet. And its spell is pretty sweet looking as well. Nasus is pretty cool. I love the flavor of him. I like how the card works. It's a super cool card, but I really like the synergy. One, I like how they captured his feel from League of Legends. Everything that I know about him from League, he's getting these infinite stacks and getting bigger as the game goes on, which is what he's doing here. What I like the most, though, is the flavor and how he works with Renekton and how those two kind of pair well together, especially Nasus' spell, the strike, working really well with Renekton. It's that brotherly love that we really have been missing in the game, and I like it a lot. It's super cool, and the animations again are top notch. The Sun Disk animation for him is super good, and it's super cool. I like seeing this is basically more Shadow Isles support, honestly. Like, he works really well. If you think of something like Dehu Endor, this is kind of doing the same thing, but now you could be in Shurima. But now you can be in Shurima instead of Freljord if you wanted to. He works pretty well with Atrocity, and he gets Spell Shield when he's leveled up already. So if you are trying to do the Atrocity game plan, works pretty well with that because Spell Shield keeps them from killing him in response. But all around, he's a good boy. He's a good doggo. I'm excited for him. I love Nasus as a character. I always force him in teamfight tactics, as everyone knows. So yeah, it's a champion I've been excited for. One I'm excited for the reveal of. And that's basically all I want to talk about it. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for Nasus? What champions are you excited for? What champions are you excited to see next? I'd like to know. Let me know in the comments. But that's all I got for you. Want to keep it short. Just do the thing here. But yeah, expect to see more of these. Come hang out with me on Twitch. I'm just Saucy Mailman on there, and I'll be streaming a lot come release. So yeah, that's all I got. I love you. You're amazing. Until next time, you stay saucy. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell notification, and help me destroy the YouTube algorithm overlords by leaving a comment and liking this video. I appreciate you very much. You're amazing, and until next time, you stay saucy.